Hey, welcome back to episode number 61 of the Disney News Podcast. The way you were moving your camera situation, Taylor, made
Yeah.
me think you were, you know, part of the Blair Witch Project.
Yeah.
Now, maybe before your time, but I just want to let you know that it is the 25th anniversary of the Blair Witch Project,
Mm.
which makes me think I am old AF.
Yeah.
Yep, because summer of 1999, I watched a video, and it was the Spooky Con down in Orlando, and they actually travel from city to city, and it got me thinking because the people that acted in that movie weren't too much older than me at the time, because I saw it when I was 18, which was 25 years ago. Almost. I'm not 43 yet. I'm not. I have like a week and a half, probably a little bit less, but still. Point being is that it made me feel old. It made me feel old. And I will say this. One thing that does make me feel old is my intro for this episode, right? Because you know exactly what we're talking about. They already know the topic and blah, blah, blah. But I will say that it's a rare condition this day and age to read any good news on the newspaper page, love and tradition of the grand design. Some people say it's even harder to find. Well, then there must be some magic clue inside these gentle walls, because all I see is a tower of dreams, real love bursting out of every seam. Says, as days go by, as the real days go by, we're going to fill our house with happiness. The moon may cry. We're going to smother the blues with tenderness. When days go by, there's room for you with gentle hearts and opportunity as days go by. It's the bigger love of the family. Stephen Q. Urkel, Jaleel White, a friend of the podcast, a friend of Disney Dude Taylor, could not have written those lyrics better himself,
No.
because that is what we're all about, the tenderness of the family.
Yep. Very true.
That's all you got.
Yeah.
Like I feel like I bared my soul to you. Like I we're gonna smother the blues with tenderness. You can't. Those lyrics. You
You know what that's called? It's
what?
called the same thing as being in the bathroom at your buddy's house and just waiting to do things. It's the bathroom. So let's go with the podcast.
It looks like you're in the bathroom.
No, I am sitting charging my computer.
Ah,
Yeah.
So that's why there's motion, because it made me think, like, the way you were moving.
Yeah.
It made me think Blair Witch.
No, it's not.
Made me think lots of motion, like your nose is running. But that, of course, 25th anniversary. But I digress. Taylor, you have something in your hands.
I do.
What is happening?
We are. So I said in the 59th episode of our podcast.
60th, but no one's counting.
And then I also said in the 60th as well.
Oh,
but
okay.
we have been. I mentioned it in the 59th. I really went into it in the 60th.
Correct.
We've been sponsored by Bullseye Toy. They make cutie cuffs, and so because they've sponsored us, they gave us some cutie cuffs to give away, and I'm hoping that they will continue to do that. Because these are really cool. We went into more details on episode 60 about the cutie cuffs. They're awesome. We're going to attempt a cutie cuff challenge. Abbott's going to do it while he's running. We'll do it when we are at the parks again. But we're also going to be giving these things away, and we gave one away, Luke Star Wars. Luke Skywalker in episode 60. And we are going to open one up and give this away. Episode 61. We're going to, when this airs or before this premieres, we're going to put a question on Instagram, and whoever gets it first will get the Luke Skywalker. And whenever this episode premieres, the day before, whoever answers that trivia question will get this one, whoever this is. So it's a mystery box, Cutie Cuff, Star Wars. We're gonna open it up.
Let's do it. Drum roll. This is more like an ASMR kind of episode, I guess.
No. Dun 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 dun. We got a little Darth Vader action, and look at that. Comes complete with his shield and his belt and his cape and the helmet.
Man.
So yeah, this is a Cutie Cuff. Pretty cool. And all you do is smack it on your wrist and it hangs on like so.
How many smacks did it actually take to
It
set it
didn't-
here to the wrist?
It actually never snapped.
Ah,
Here we go.
because last.
There we go. Darth Vader's hanging on.
For dear life by a
dear life.
thread. No. The challenge is we put it out to Bullseye Toys last time, and we will update you via Instagram on what the status is. And at the same time, we want other people to take the Bullseye Challenge for
Yes.
Cutie Cuffs, because we want to know how do you take your Cutie Cuffs? Where do they go with you? Are they running with you? Because I'm a runner by trade. I'm gonna have a Run Disney race next year in April. The sign-up's in August, but I have to train for it. I can't just show up and expect to, hey, finish the race on time. But at the same time, I want to test out, hey, Cutie Cuffs, can you survive the grocery store? Cutie Cuffs, can you survive my youngest son's baseball practice? Cutie Cuffs, can you survive a 5K with me around my hometown?
Yeah.
You know? So we want to find out the people that, well, you talked about doing a giveaway. How is that going to work?
We're going to ask a trivia question that we deem necessary, and whoever gets it first will get the Cutie Cuff.
I'm going to be honest with you. I foresee this being easy as all get out for people because Google, AI, the internet, giving people an unfair advantage. But I mean, that's
All right, how do you want to do
the
it?
point. Well, I have no other. Okay, well, I got nothing for you, but still. But regardless, I just foresee this being a very positive experience because Bullseye Toys has chosen to affiliate with us, work with us to promote their products, and we are on board for everything they have.
100%.
Last episode, and you went through the entire list, and if you don't mind looking up the list again to go through I'm joking.
They got some really cool ones.
They have some. They're licensed by Disney, and if you know Disney, you know their subsidiaries, Star Wars, Marvel, everything. But all that being said and done, the Cutie Cup Challenge is coming your way. We will demonstrate that via Instagram. Actually, Twitter's gone. You do know that, right? Like Twitter is not a thing. It may be a hashtag on X, but they officially, the beginning of this week, got rid of Twitter.com. Twitter.com does not, relay you or forward you to X.com. It is just X.com. Yeah. So, besides the point, Cutie Cuffs, Bullseye Toys, thank you very much. We have some other collaborations coming up, a lot of exciting things, and some actually, we have a guest in the near future that is Taylor. I don't even know how to put it, how to describe it, but if you subscribe to Disney Plus, I think the History Channel,
Yep.
History Channel, and it's on Disney Plus now, then you may have an idea of or some kind of indication of what we are previewing or talking about. But we're gonna leave it there, But we have a guest coming up in the very near future, and I can't because Taylor's got the inside, information on this one, the intel. But Taylor, what is that current situation?
We need to discuss when we can film with said guest.
Sure, but is said guest somewhat, I don't know.
Said guest is a aficionado of Disney art history, early Disney art history at that. So,
and its impact on, and also its impact on popular or just history, American history in general.
Yes.
Right.
American art history. Yes.
Because that shaped pop culture. It shaped the landscape of the United States over the past how many years? I guess 100 years. Now 101, but still.
Yeah.
The friend, compadre, co-host, all the fun things said and done. This is going to be a quick one because we are going 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, but we will have some honorable mentions.
Yes.
But what is our topic? What is said topic?
Best quick service in Disney World.
Not Disneyland. We are not a Disneyland-based podcast. We're a Disney World-based podcast, and I do have my number 5. We are going to go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 in the previous episode. If you do not know, it is linked up.
I'm number 5.
You're number 5. Oh,
yes.
You have a number 5.
I have a number 5. I have a number 5, a number 3, and a number 1. Or if you want to just I can do an honorable mention. I don't care.
Well, no. For whatever 5, your 5, my 5 will be the honorable mention, and so on and so forth.
All right, you ready?
Go.
The spring rolls at Magic Kingdom.
You ruined everything. You just screwed the dang pooch. Whatever. Episode over.
They're fantastic. Abbott
What do you mean?
Abbott turned us on to those time before last. Yeah. Didn't have them last time we went.
Whoa. Back up. It depends on the time of day when you go to right there in front of Adventureland next to the main hub.
They had them open when we went to Magic Kingdom one day.
Yes.
And it was I want to say it was like 10:30.
Okay.
And we just didn't get in line. There was no line.
You did not, you just skipped them.
We skipped it completely.
You saw it, skipped it, and said, "Screw you, spring rolls.
Screw you."
I'm gonna pretend like I have a magic band that can get me into Club 33 over the bridge.
Pretty much, yeah.
Wow.
But no, they're fantastic. We've had the pizza one. We've had the hamburger or the cheeseburger one.
Cheeseburger, get it right.
Cheeseburger's a really good one. The pizza, like the pepperoni pizza one, was all right.
Now, what was the paired sauce with the? I'm not trying to put you on the spot because I haven't had the pizza one.
It was the marinara sauce.
Was it marinara? Was the sauce better than the actual spring roll, or was it plain Jane?
That spring roll was a little too dry for me.
I can see that.
The cheeseburger one is fantastic.
Yes. It depends on what the ingredients they have inside, right?
Yeah.
But that's going to be my honorable mention because, well, you know what? I got it. Cheeseburger pods. Oh, no. The cheeseburger spring rolls. Wow. Swing and a miss there. Talk about baseball puns we were talking about before. But no, the cheeseburger spring rolls, it's not the cheeseburger spring roll itself. It is the sauce. It is the sauce you dip it in. I don't know what it is. It's kind of I don't know. It's like it's like a Thousand Island. It's almost like secret sauce with Big Macs,
Yeah.
but it has a horseradish kind of finish to it.
Has a
I
kick.
think. Has a kick.
Yeah.
The spring rolls, the cheeseburger spring rolls are the best, but the 50th anniversary spring rolls, for an honorable mention, at least for number 5, are off the charts. They're not as good as the cheeseburger, which are a mainstay. I've never had the pizza ones. Maybe I have and I forgot, but if I did, they were uneventful and I forgot about them, or they just didn't have an impact. But the 50th anniversary or the pastrami, oh, 50th anniversary spring rolls were pastrami, and they were wonderful. They're not cheeseburger, but the dipping sauce makes the cheeseburger. They were wonderful.
Well,
but that's that.
Yeah.
Number 4 for me, okay? And this is a whole vibe, a whole thing, a whole category. And I am not going to offend anyone because give me a chance. Because number 4, the I Lava You Dole Whip Float. It's I wrote it here. Sunshine Terrace. Sunshine Terrace treats. Say that 7 times in a row. Good luck. But based on the time we're recording now, we's tired.
Yes.
But anyway, I Lava You Dole Whip Float at Sunshine Terrace. You know where it is, right across from the Swiss Family Robinson Treehouse, right there with the orange bird, the origination of the orange bird.
Yes.
That float is my number 4, but it's not just that. Anything Dole Whip. Anything Dole Whip. You can't go wrong.
I've never had a Dole Whip. Never had one. Hot take.
Hot steaming piece of garbage.
Yeah.
Take. Why? Yeah, because you can buy Dole Whip at Costco in bulk. Dole is now selling the whip at Costco. I just don't know if you know that.
It's not just haven't had it.
You may say, "Oh, I've had it before. I've had soft serve. I've had. I've been to TCBY. I've been to Yogurt Mountain. I've been to blah blah blah." No, and it's not just a Disney thing. It's just the flavors, the consistency. It's not just soft serve. It's a little. I've compared it. I have specifically compared it.
Yeah.
There is a difference, but it's not just the Dole Whip. It's the Dole Whip float. The I Love You Dole Whip float is pineapple Dole Whip. It's got the cherry flavor Pop Rocks on top and Fanta cherry poured under. And I am not a kid. I used to hate any kind of root beer, ice cream float, whatever. It's transcendent.
Lord.
They even for people like you, apparently, because you now just put yourself in that category.
Yeah.
At Disney Springs at Swirls on the Water, right there at the bridge, right across from Rainforest Cafe.
Yeah.
You can get a freaking Dole Whip flight. I mean, there's a resort called the Polynesian that has a whole, like, next to Trader Sam's, they have their whole, like, Dole Whip, like, counter service situation. Like, what are you doing? How are you living your life? Not.
I know.
Okay. And the last one is the Boozy Dole Whip. The Boozy Dole Whip at, I know, it's everything. But Dole Whip is life. Everything.
God.
The Dole Whip at Animal Kingdom next to Harambe Market is and it's like it's kind of adjacent to where the sea otters are, like that little viewing areas.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it's right across from that.
Okay.
Right near that, like in right when you get to Africa.
Yeah.
It's incredible. The Boozy Dole Whip, but just in general. All right, Bree, what you got?
We are staying in Animal Kingdom. Great segue. Great segue.
Mm-hmm.
I've never had it. but every time I walk past it, it smells
I've never
absolutely
had it. I don't know if that works,
delicious. But I'm gonna go put it number 3
okay.
because I crave it every time I walk past it. And we go and eat at Tusker House, and I come out and I'm like, I can't. It smells so good, but I can't.
After Tusker House, you can't do anything.
No. Flame Tree Barbecue.
I can't do it. I can't do Flame Tree Barbecue. Can I tell you why?
Yes, go ahead.
In a sense, and I think my body is a temple. My body is a temple, but I treat it like absolute trash.
Yeah.
When I go to Animal Kingdom, I'm the guy that gets up at 6 in the morning to go run a 5K
Yeah.
before my park day, which is going to do jack and crap for my body because I'm going to replace all that cardio, all that great endorphins, all the great blah blah blah, residual great effects of the workout with that. But I
Yeah.
can't do meat and carbs together because I know how it's going to make me feel after. It's going to make me a slug. But I know it's going to be, but I say that knowing it's going to be freaking delicious.
Yeah.
Like,
It smells divine every
it
time I
looks
walk past.
incredible. I've never had it. It looks
I
incredible.
want to.
So that is both of us. Kind of like a Dole Whip. Kind of like Dole Whip. You
Yeah.
are 0 for 2. So that's good. So my honorable mention for number 3 are going to be the cheeseburger pods at Satuli Canteen. But that is a tie with this is new. You did not, I think I told you about it, but I don't know if I did because it was the day after our VIP tour because we had a park day at Epcot. There's no drink in the world. I had the best time. But cheeseburger pods at Satuli Canteen, still within Animal Kingdom, second to none. Second to none, right? There's a bao bun they have right now for the Flower and Garden Festival in
Yes.
Japan that apparently is really good. And I almost put the frushi. I've had the frushi once.
We saw
Right?
that. We didn't get it, but we saw that. Yeah.
It's good. It's very sweet, and I'm not a sweet person. I'm more savory. I'm savory country, or as opposed to crunchy. Hello, crunchy. But the Fruit Loops milkshake at Brunchcot, and Brunchcot is only part of the Flower and Garden Festival, the International Flower and Garden Festival at Epcot.
Interesting.
The Fruit Loops milkshake was life-changing. Did I say transcendent before? Oh, Lord. It was wonderful. Everything that day paled in comparison. We rode,
Fantastic.
we rope dropped. We skipped Remy's because we rode it the day before, hence in the VIP tour. Last ride of the day, right?
Yep.
We rode because we're staying at the beach club, so we just rolled out of bed, living our best lives. Walked up, and we rope dropped, and they hold you up right there in Canada, right next to that outdoor stage, right? You know what I'm talking? Next to the Joffreys. And then we walked over to the land and went to Soarin', right? I wanted to ride Living with the Land because it had a 5-minute wait, which means 0 wait. And Em said, no, let's go. And I said, let's go do Nemo and Friends. She said, no, because we have to go to our Gardens of the Galaxy thingamajig. And I was like, and then she goes, hey, so we skipped that. She denied me like 0 for 2. I'm 0 for 2. Swing and a miss, swing and a miss. Kind of like you in like this whole episode. And I go, dang, that's fun. And she goes, Spaceship Earth, let's go do that. I was like, your choice. Your day, apparently. Yeah, let's go do that. Let's thank the Phoenicians for your choice. We do that. Fun. And of course, whoops a daisy. Our virtual queue window is open up for Guardians of the Galaxy. How in the heck are you gonna? Actually, you know what? I take it back. We rode orange, freaking orange mission, freaking whatever orange on mission space, mission space. Freaking hate that ride. I hope she hears that, and I'm gonna put this on a loop for her to hear. We rode Orange, and I went from Orange to Guardians of the freaking Galaxy. Murder me. And
Good job.
I got Blondie. Exactly. Because the day before on the VIP tour, I got, Tears for Fears, Everyone Wants to Rule the World, the one song that I had not gotten out of the 5 times that I've ridden Guardians of the Galaxy. Next day, I'm like, I'm going to get it again. I'm optimistic. It did not go my way.
No.
It did not go my way. But whatever. I talk a lot. All right, 2. What you got?
It's
My
your
2. It's my 2. All right, you ready for it?
Yep.
We already mentioned it. Cheeseburger spring rolls in the 50th anniversary. Pastrami spring rolls, a little expensive. They're a little expensive, but worth it. And that's it. Yeah, the spring rolls. Spring rolls are life. Spring rolls are everything. But I will say, I do have a complaint. I feel like this is an OnlyFans version of the podcast based on your leg. His leg was up, and
my
like,
knee is showing.
His knee was showing. I was like, he's showing a lot of skin. Okay, well, Patreon episode. We got it. Perfect. With that, I've yet to set up, but whatever. I don't know if I'm going to ever. I should, but we don't have enough time for that. Bonus episodes, my ass. But who cares? But there was one time we did the spring rolls, right? And it was the time they were filming, and I video chatted you. I think and I showed you Billy Corgan, Smashing Pumpkins.
Yes.
And it was the hottest day of the entire week. And it was the day, the day y'all were on the way down there? Y'all just got there. What was it? That Friday. You just got there. Okay.
Saturday.
It was that Saturday because we hung out that night for the first
Jollywoods.
Spectacular first night of Jollywood Nights. Oh my God, it rained. Oh, that day sucked, but no day sucks in the parks. But I tell you this much. Once we saw it, because I kept going, it's Billy Corgan. Look, Emily's kids. It's Smashing Pumpkins. Dad, shut up. We're hungry. But it's something only has meaning to me, so you should understand. Em goes, I'm starving. Em goes, and actually she was like, and she's not hypoglycemic and blah, 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 whatever. But she goes, I'm literally I can feel my blood sugar dropping. And I'm like, that's called, weak genes, but whatever. She goes, glad I'm married into that because our kids are screwed for the future. And she goes, the spring roll car, right? And I was like, oh, goes, it doesn't matter how hot it could be like the Sahara Desert. Let's go.
Yeah.
They have the pepperoni, they have the pizza ones, and the cheeseburger. Clearly we're going to choose cheeseburger. They did not have the dipping sauce.
Sorry.
And 2 people in front of us, and they sold out of the cheeseburger spring rolls. We had to wait 10 minutes, and they had no dipping sauce. They ran out. They brought out. I got to see them bring a giant tray on those 4 wheels, a giant stacked tray, thermal whatever.
Yeah.
And load up. I was like, there's nothing magical about this. I just want some dang spring rolls. They were hot, they were good, but without dipping sauce, they're good, but they're not number 2 for me and number 4 for you, 5? Because you don't know what you're doing
5.
with this episode.
Yeah.
5. Yeah, you swung and missed. But your number 1.
I've got a number 1 and I've got an honorable mention.
What is your number 1 and what is your honorable mention?
My honorable mention is the corn from the oh my gosh, the garden. The corn from
Garden Grill.
No, the corn from the last festival at Epcot that we just went.
Food and wine.
Yeah, the food and wine.
Food and wine.
Corn, the grilled street corn.
Gotcha. Was it in Mexico?
No, it was
Where?
right before you got to Test Track.
That's where Brunchcott is located.
Yes, it's
in that area.
It was right.
Yeah, right next to.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes. Fantastic. That's my honorable mention.
Nice.
We got it with the cheese and without the cheese.
Ooh.
I liked it without the cheese.
Hmm.
Caitlin,
I would have gone sans cheese because corn is sweet to begin with, but if you have any kind of salty, savory, yeah, that flavor combination is yeah.
yeah.
Key.
So I mean, both were good, but I went with I without the cheese was better.
Sure.
My number one. I
Hmm.
might get some backlash for this, but I
You
don't.
will. Based on how you're trending, yes.
Yeah, Casey's hot dog, Casey's Corner, a Casey's hot dog.
That's not a bad choice.
That's my thing.
Not a
That
bad
and
choice.
a thing of fries and a ice cold Coca Cola.
Yes. That is classic. That is American. That is Donald Trump. That is everything. I'm joking, but that is yeah, that is nostalgic because Casey's Corner is baseball themed, which oh has a little bit of correlation to you, you know.
Just a little bit.
So that just a little bit, just a touch, a little bit. But yeah, good choice.
Thank
Absolutely.
you.
That is a great number one. It's not my number one,
What's your
and I
number
think
one?
I may have you beat, but I have an honorable mention. Anything, anything, and I mentioned anything, and it's going to be a segue into my number one. Anything Mickey shaped, and I underestimated anything Mickey shaped. Right. Honorable mention, which is co number one. This is a co number one for me. Because my number one may not be my number one is your probably more than likely your number one based on your Disney family traditions in that teeny tiny resort that you'll always seem to go to and that we always seem to stay at and that we love more than life itself and that I just booked a trip for in
Are you
December.
really saying the beignets?
I'm not because I said anything Mickey shaped. I'm not there yet.
Okay.
I'm not there yet. I'm not willing to look behind the curtain at the great and powerful Oz and whoever. But anything Mickey shaped, especially anything in waffle form. The churro,
Okay.
The Mickey waffles, the Mickey churro waffles, the Mickey shaped beignets, anything Mickey shaped at Chef Mickey's is yeah, yeah.
Touche.
I'm
Touche.
stick a fork in me.
Not a bad one.
Agreed. But that is the code because it segues into my favorite. I'm not just going to go with your staple. I'm not just going to go what they're known for. Hello, Scat Cats.
The boozy beignets.
The booty beignets. You have choices of Bailey's, Kahlua, and Ramchata. My least favorite out of the three. Like, so they give you like a little test tube, and you squeeze it in. Squeeze it in to that
Ooh,
hot beignet. That Ramchata is like it's strong. But between the Baileys and Kahlua, I'd probably lean more towards like Bailey's is, lesser of all the evils.
Yeah.
Or the liqueurs, pardon me. But the boozy beignets is my number one of all time. And then just the Mickey beignets in general. Fantastic.
Yeah. I
Amazing.
agree with that. That's a good one.
So
Good number one.
for because I know that's something because like you're texting me like we're going to French Quarter, we're going to get beignets. I would have done the same thing after Em and I went to our because y'all just in one day you let that Saturday, right? Y'all let that your last day. Y'all went Saturday.
At 8.
And you went. And what time did you make it? Y'all went straight through.
We got back at
Like,
9.
Jesus Christ! You made it back. You made it back in one day with mother-in-law, wife driving. Assuming. I don't know how that works.
My wife drove. She doesn't let me drive.
I don't know how that works.
She wants to get to a place safely.
I don't blame her. Looking at you, I don't blame her. But regardless, and the choices you make in life, that's fine. But we went to Chef Mickey's. Went to Chef Mickey's, and they had Mickey shaped beignets, and we wanted to go to French Quarter to get beignets. And we were so full at your Chef Mickey's. I just couldn't do it. I regret not doing it. Just buying them and just taking them.
Yeah, you should.
We could have had them later. That was a swing and a miss. Because we went to French Quarter after and just walked around, went to the gift shop. Just because that's the resort that I'm going back in December. Simply Magical Molly booked it, I'm sure you know. But no, we didn't do that. We went to Art of Animation. We wanted to.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh. Ooh, I wanted to. See that Freudian slip? I wish we were staying there. But Christmas.
Darn.
We're going the day after Christmas. And apparently they increased the prices exponentially. And that's fine. So we're doing a Lion King suite at Art of Animation.
Darn.
And that's going to be segue into our cruise for the Disney Treasure.
Yeah.
Which I will buy. You tell me, and I will FaceTime you on the ship. And I'm saying this now, and it's for the records because we're recording. They're going to have exclusive Haunted Mansion lounge merch at the ship. You can only get it on the ship if you book.
Yeah, you're gonna have to
the treasure.
I'm gonna have to FaceTime you
because yeah, Disney Wish. It's gonna be it's a carbon copy of Disney Wish, but here's the difference between the two. The Disney Wish only does 3 to 4 day excursions.
Yeah.
Treasure does 5 to 7 day.
Yeah.
So
that Haunted Mansion lounge is gonna be cool.
That's it. So,
yep.
But that's number one. Do you have anything to add to your tradition of getting beignets?
No, nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing at all.
Okay. All right. Quite the somber end to the episode here, but a lot quicker.
We've been recording for a while.
That's fine. I have to go to bed because I work tomorrow, and I know you.
I do too. I work tomorrow as well.
It's more my fault than yours, but that's fine.
It's okay.
Yeah, it's usual.
We were reminiscing before.
Yeah, you know. What was the reminiscing about? Oh, the previous episode. So yes. Exactly.
And Bullseye Toys.
Bullseye Toys. Thank you so much for providing the giveaways, everything we have going forward, because big plans with them. We have big plans with a new boutique coming up. That's going to be exciting. Where they want to partner with us to do some giveaways, but that has not been confirmed, but that is in the works. And future guests, a lot of big things coming our way. So, yeah.
It's awesome. It's awesome.
Keep rubbing your eyes because that helps you stay awake.
It does.
But we need to stop. And
Disney Dude Taylor.
And Disney Dude Abbott. I'm so tired.
Exhausted. So this has been the Disney News Podcast, episode 61. I promise 62 will be better.
It's been great. What are you talking about? This is like candid. It's like off the cuff. This is what they want. But I can keep talking. All right. Leave it to it. Have a good one. We'll talk soon. Yeah, man. Good night. Good night, everybody.